Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Spurs.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Taken away by Holiday. The floater. Here's Gordon, banked in off the glass.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin will see how successful they are.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Sanders. Rebound, San Antonio. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Cole. That is good. The Pelicans trail. Freak in at shooting guard. Green out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Parker. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Good on the second free throw. And the Spurs with possession to the left side wing. And a wide open look for Freak. Here's Marjanovic, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Evans kicks to Anderson. Knocked away. Stolen by Anderson. All alone. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Anderson's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Now here's Freak, defended by Gordon. Now here's Freak, taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And then for New Orleans, Larry Sanders is checked in for Anderson, and it's Drew Holiday in for Cole. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Outside, Green. His first shot coming late. That one wide left.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Spurs leading by 6. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Holiday. second in free throw percentage, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. Smooth as a baby's bottom and as cool as a nice fall night.
San Antonio making a switch here. Rivers checked in, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Screened by Sanders. Davis dishes to Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Freak. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
They've been ineffective in disrupting Aldridge's game. He has 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He finished 21 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's Freak. After Eric Gordon's bucket, here's Freak. No luck. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Some changes here for the Spurs. West comes in for Duncan. And we're through the first half of basketball.
Yes, guys, I'm here with him.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Davis is out there with Sanders. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Now here's Freak. And the basket good. Freak's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 5. Now Evans. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. That drops. 9 points for Eric Gordon.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Outside Aldridge. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. That's 12 points for Aldridge.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here is Holiday. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Stolen by Holiday. The drive by Gordon. And the shot is good. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. They've gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them. I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Evans. The kick out to Holiday with the shot. Again, Holiday missing.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Back to Green. Aldridge, no one around him. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Aldridge has got 14 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Holiday, the pass to Sanders. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday.
Move the ball.
And here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Good on the shot. 16 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Holiday kicks to Davis, feeds it to Evans. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists tonight. Spurs leading by 3. Freak kicks to Leonard, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Coles comes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Parker. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Freak dishes to Aldridge. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Aldridge has got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Evans. Teardrop shot. Here's Anderson. Cannot hit. Some solid defense there from Freak. Leonard attacking. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 5. Gordon, the pass to Anderson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Parker. The shot, no good. New Orleans gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Evans. And the rejection by Leonard. But they'll get another chance. There's the pick. Outside Gordon. And that one hits back iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Parker, following the basket by Anthony Davis. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Freak kicks to Aldridge. Here's Marjanovic. Parker dishes to Freak. Misses the 3. Here's Cole. To the paint. Knocked away. To tie. Will not go. This is off the front iron. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. It's Gordon in for Drew Holiday. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Freak in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Screen by Sanders. Here's Davis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge in the way they're playing him now, so keep going to it until the defense adjusts.
Here's Holiday. Kicks it to Davis.
2 minutes.
Evans against Green. And it's Evans missing. Spurs leading by 3. Dishes it to Aldridge. Let's go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Check out the game for Freak. He has 11 points and 6 assists.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant.
Evans kicks to Davis, and they double up Davis. Sanders passes to Davis. And Holiday, here we go. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Evans dishes to Holiday. Back to Evans. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Now here's Freak. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Holiday the pass to Davis. Nails it!
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green. Freak with it. Back to Green. Sinks it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Holiday goes in. Good.
What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
A lot is on the line here.
Boy, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Davis. From 11 feet away. Ooh, off wide. To win it. Oh, and a chance to...
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs.
Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And it's going to be San Antonio. So the Spurs making a switch here. Freaks checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Omerash, he's checked in for Sanders. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Freak. Duncan up on top. The dish to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
New Orleans making some changes here. Harry Sanders is checked in for Usher. Evans comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Holiday in for Norris Cole. And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 5. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference. Well, Eric Gordon has been getting it done. 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a 1-possession lead.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for San Antonio.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line number 2.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Evans attacking. The kick out to Holiday. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 40% from the floor here. Evans, it's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Freak. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Tyreek Evans, well, he's got him falling in right now.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Evans. Leonard kicks to Duncan. The kick out to Aldridge. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Holiday. And now here comes Gordon leading the break.
That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop can seal the deal.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team. Fans, get out of your seat and let them hear it.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Aldridge left side. Baseline jumper. Ooh, off wide. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling
The 2K Sports postgame show.